How do victims' psychological profiles aid criminal profiling? Imagine trying to solve a puzzle where each piece reveals more about the picture. In criminal investigations, victim psychological profiles are like those pieces. They help us understand why certain people become targets and how offenders choose their victims. When investigators build a profile of the victim, they look at their personality, daily routines, social circles, and even past interactions with law enforcement. This detailed picture can show patterns that connect the victim to the crime scene or the offender. For example, if a victim is known to frequent certain places or has a specific lifestyle, it can point to whether the crime was random or targeted. Victim profiles also help clarify the relationship between the victim and the offender. Did the offender pick the victim because they seemed vulnerable? Or was the crime part of a larger pattern, like a serial offender targeting similar types of victims? Knowing these details helps investigators predict the offender's behavior. For instance, if the victim was chosen because of their occupation or social status, it might suggest the offender was looking for a specific type of person. This can tell us if the offender planned the crime carefully or acted impulsively. In the broader process of criminal profiling, victim data is combined with evidence from the crime scene and the nature of the crime itself. The Federal Bureau of Investigation's Behavioral Science Unit emphasizes how important victim information is. It can reveal relationships, routines, and vulnerabilities that might not be obvious at first glance. For example, in cases of sexual assault or homicide, understanding the victim's habits can help identify how the offender gained access or why they targeted that person. Victim psychological profiles are especially useful in violent crimes where understanding the victim-offender dynamic is key. They help uncover the offender's modus operandi, which is their method of operation, and signature behaviors, which are unique actions that satisfy their psychological needs. These details can point to specific behavioral patterns that repeat across different crimes. Overall, victim profiles help law enforcement by providing clues about why someone was targeted and how the crime unfolded. They help narrow down suspect lists by linking victim traits to offender behaviors. When combined with crime scene analysis, these profiles make the entire investigation more focused and efficient. They give investigators a clearer picture of the crime's context and help predict what the offender might do next. This approach ultimately strengthens efforts to catch the right suspect and bring justice to the victims.